Hi, this is Stacia, and welcome to this video on my flashcard method. So what I hope to do in this new series that I'm putting out is show you some of my personal flashcards. I'll talk about how I choose them, how I make them, and what they've done for me. And I'll keep it very bite-sized. So we'll do like 2 or 3 flashcards per video. And well, you guys can let me know if you like this or not. It's certainly great for me because I need to review my flashcards more anyway. Okay, so I have about 8 sets of 10, I believe, right now. And the current way I'm doing it is on Lichess, so we will simply use the Lichess studies that I've created to go through these flashcards one by one. And some of them are very quick, and some of them, well, I do kind of like to dive deeper than most probably. But I find that beneficial. And if you guys are watching my video, you probably like that as well. So, all right, without further ado, here is flashcard 1 of set 1. And I have different names for these flashcards as well. This one's entitled One Defense. Okay, so here, knight takes g6 looked winning to me. So I played it, but black has a nice defensive move. What is it and why does it work? Okay, so this card is a great example of why I like my flashcard method. When I first saw this idea, I was like, wow, I can't believe that defense works. Now it looks so obvious to me. I'm like, wow, how did I ever play this? But that's part of the reason of this. You know, I've probably looked over this flashcard 10 times by now. So, and this has come up in games, this exact idea. So this is why I love flashcard method. It makes muscle memory out of the new things that you learn, and makes it look really obvious the next time you come across it. And I call that chess improvement. So, okay, so let's try it. I already know the answer. Knight takes g6. So, oh my gosh, sorry about that. Screen okay? Yes. So knight takes g6 looks very good, right? You're taking a pawn, and you know, if the knight takes back, we'll take with the queen. That will be check, and that king's going to go for a jog. And probably white's doing very well here. So I thought this move was excellent. I'm also on the rook, don't forget. So I'm going to take the rook with check, if nothing else. And then my opponent played knight to f6. And I was like, what? I was like, can't I just take that rook? But no, you can't, because the knight just counterattacked the queen. So even though it's a discovery, that doesn't work. And it turns out this move, knight f6, is hard to meet. So, yeah, like in this particular example, and I will use the engine to assist. I'm pretty sure you should play something like queen e5. We have to move our queen. Our queen is attacked. We need to move our queen. And don't forget the knight is attacked as well. So we go here because the idea is that we pin the knight. So this knight cannot take there. But then the computer gives a nice little line here. It gives knight here. So knight to g4, notice that attacks the queen again. So if I try to grab the rook, they take my queen. So we can't do that. So we can go back maybe queen h5. And now we're attacking the knight and we're threatening those same discoveries. But then guess what? Knight f6. And this is why I made this flashcard, because the defensive move is one that I should know, but also, could you believe it? This is actually perpetual. This is a draw according to the computer, because, I mean, you could play on, I guess. Black probably could, but I think as white, you end up doing this. So, funny flashcard and good ideas to know. Let's go to flashcard number 2. Okay, and this one is entitled The Noah's Ark Trap. So if you don't know what that is, you're about to find out. I made this flashcard because this position was shown to me by National Master Michael Jolson, and he made it sound like it was really obvious. So I was like, oh, maybe I should make a flashcard. And that's sort of the idea. Anytime you learn something that feels sort of groundbreaking to you, like especially if it's obvious to stronger players, especially then, that's a great thing to make a flashcard of. Okay, so my commentary on this one. Do I have commentary? Oh yeah. Black has a nice move here. What is it? And I award 1 point for the answer. Pause your video if you'd like to look for it. Okay, and the move is going to be knight takes d4. And this move is very nice because it wins a pawn, basically. That pawn doesn't look like it's hanging, does it? So white has 2 guys on the pawn, and I've got 2 attackers. So it is sufficiently defended. But the point is that after knight takes pawn, knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes, we do have this tempo move, b5. That would attack the queen, you agree. And when the queen moves away, then we have c4. And look, the bishop is trapped, and that would win material. So because of that, this is a free pawn. So now I'll put it on the board. It goes like this. b5. I guess the queen probably, I mean, the queen could go wherever she wants, but this is coming next, and that's a trapped bishop. So very nice. That is the Noah's Ark trap. And let's go to flashcard number 3. Okay, so I have monthly chess studies, and 1 month I studied nothing but Greek gift sacrifice ideas, and this particular flashcard came from that month, and I missed this one. And I was sad that I did after, so I made a flashcard of it. So this one's entitled Greek Gift Tactic. So it's white to move and win, and give your full variation for a point. Okay, so this one, the name kind of gives it away, but we should always reiterate these patterns. Greek Gift Sacrifice pretty much means bishop takes h7 check. Pretty much always. The point here is that after we go bishop takes h7 check and the king takes, we have queen c2 check, and this is a fork. Yeah, and see, I kind of have this memorized already. So the idea is that this rook is not as defended as it looks because the bishop is pinned. So we can actually, black will have to play something like g6 to get out of check, and then we take the rook, and if black takes back, we actually do play this move, because if the bishop takes, we take the queen, and this is winning. It's rook versus bishop, and white's going to have an easy time mopping up enough pawns to win, for sure. So there you go. I do want to look at one thing on this one, though. So let's look at something. It occurred to me, like, another candidate move I would play here, or I mean think about playing, is queen to c2. So we have to understand, why does that not work? So if we play queen to c2, I'm guessing the idea is rook takes c3. So black didn't have time for that after bishop takes h7 check. So let's try that. Queen c2 is second best. It still gives an advantage for white. Oh, there's other moves too. So rook takes c3 is one way they can play, or they could play queen h4. So I understand now. They're just stepping out of the pin, which is lending more support to the rook. So now the tactic will no longer work. Not to mention that, wow, they step out of the pin and guard h7. So the computer knows what's up, basically. All right, so I think I'll go ahead and end this video. If you liked this, go ahead and let me know in the comments. This is a bit of an experiment, but I'm going to go ahead and make another video right now. So I'll see you in, well, for you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.